that some of us allow the wrong people. This is God's chair. This can be other chairs in our life. God's chair is only supposed to be occupied by God. We're only supposed to bow down and allow God in this chair. But you know who we allow in this chair? Some of us allow our friends to be in this chair. Some of us allow our addictions to be in this chair. So the stuff that you do that you're not supposed to do, the stuff you drink, the stuff you smoke, the folk you be with, the folk you watch, the stuff you watch online when your parents are asleep, all that, look straight ahead, don't lie, look straight ahead, don't say nothing to nobody, don't giggle, don't smile, because you know it might be you. But the truth is, we allow the wrong people in this seat. And God is all the time looking at our life and he's saying, why do you continue to allow the wrong people in my seat? Why do you continue to allow the wrong things in my seat? Why do you continue to allow the wrong stuff in my seat? Everybody else needs to be in this seat. And can I help you? For some of us, there's some seats that need to be not occupied by anybody. Some of y'all need to have some friends, some stuff to just stand up and don't sit down at all in your life. Let them jokers just stand, and when they get tired, they're going to roll. Because you don't need them to sit down and get comfortable. But the problem is, for many of us, we allow the wrong things to sit down, which means that we allow those things to be in a space where we bow down to it. At the end of the day, the only one person that we should bow down to, the only one thing that we should bow down to is the one that saved us. Is the one that redeemed us, is the one that set us, is the one that sees past our faults, is the one that knows our mistakes but don't tell nobody, is the one that has forgiven us for our issues. That's the one we should bow down to. But the problem is we allow any and everybody else to sit in this seat. And God is saying that I need you not to allow anything else to sit in this seat. I don't know who you are, whether you're worshiping online, whether you're in this building, but some of you know that you've had the wrong people in this seat. You know you've had friends in this seat. What does that mean, Rav? That means that you've spent more time focusing on how you please your friends than how you please your God. You spent more time focusing on how you allow your neighbors in this seat, or you allow your addiction in this seat, or you allow that website that you like to look at in this seat, or you allow that song that you love to play on repeat in this seat, or you allow whatever you do when your parents go to sleep in this seat. You got the wrong thing in this seat. And God is saying, I need you to get them out of this seat and put them in the right seat. Because I'm the only one that deserves to be in the big chair. I'm the only one that deserves to be. And somebody's saying, well, why does he deserve to be in the big chair? He deserves to be in a big chair because over 2,000 years ago, this God who deserves to be in this chair died on a cross for you and for me. For even those who are online and for me. For those who will watch this later on DVD and for me. For us in this room, he died on the cross for us. So I can see God getting bad, saying, how dare you allow yourself to worship all that other stuff? How dare you allow yourself to worship those songs, to worship that movie, to worship those videos, to worship those friends, to worship those other things? How dare you worship? None of that stuff died for you. But the truth is, that God knows that truthfully in your heart of hearts, you really only want to bow down to him. You really only want to worship him. But what happens is you allow yourself to get sidetracked. But the understanding is that there's a seat that only God can sit in.